elastic, and they have a smart closure. It has nothing to do with connecting to Wi-Fi. It's smart in a different way.
Yes.
Brand new today, sale price saves you between $12 and $17 because you do have your choice of the 3/4 inch hoop. Down here we have the 1 inch hoop, and then up here we have the 1.5 inch hoop. You also have your choice. They're all done in the bronze, but you have the rhodium plated sterling silver. Oh no, these are in sterling silver. Excuse me, I apologize.
Silver. We did this in sterling
silver. Sterling silver, rhodium plated, or 18 karat yellow or rose gold layered over that sterling silver. You're saving $12 on the 3/4 inch, $15 on the 1 inch, and $17 on the 1.5 inch. Now, what is a smart closure?
The smart closure was something that I really wanted to do and introduce to you, because I love butterfly backs, and when they're big butterfly backs, they're easy to use. But still, if you don't have dexterity in your fingers, you might need something else. So we developed a little, what I will call a rondelle, that has a hole in it with a silicone interior, and it slides so easily on. Much easier to hold that disc.
Yes.
And it goes right on. So why I love this is it stands right up to the ear. So this is gonna hide all the hardware. You know, when I say hardware is whether you have a snap bar closure or you see the butterfly back. No, this keeps the earring flush up to the ear, which is a more elegant look, and you have that introduction, worldwide launch for me, of that smart closure that we came up with the name, because it's very smart in my opinion.
These are going to become your thing.
Yep.
I can tell you right now, because that was so much easier to do, especially on air and keeping my hands steady. I'm gonna put them on. I love the thicker, you know, the weight to it, and that is all solid sterling silver, which is outstanding. We talked a lot about bronze in the show, and you do bronze so beautifully. It makes it more affordable, but look at these prices. Not any one of them, even the 1.5 inch, which is usually what I will go with, is over $100. Not even close, not even 80.
Yep, I kept them affordable. I used the technology that Italy gives me to use to design my jewelry. I came up with a different type of clasp than you're used to seeing. So again here, I always try to say I want user-friendly jewelry for you. I want hassle-free jewelry, and it's just another idea I had to take a classic hoop earring that's not classic at all because it's a bolder tubing, but it looks great on, and you see how, is that comfortable?
So comfortable and so much easier to put on.
Yep. So again, if I saw you, I'd be like, wow, you have the most beautiful 18 karat gold earrings on. You say, well, look what I have.
Thank you.
You'd show that finding in the back.
Right.
And it's just another ingenious thing that I think we work with these factories that have cutting edge technology, and they can do this for us. And I think this is something that is just phenomenal.
You are going to get these home, and you are going to get messages and calls saying, can you make every single earring for the rest of my life in that smart closure?
And we can't, because there's only one factory that we found that can really do this well. And so they're the ones who have really, they designed the smart closure. It's so easy to use, and it also serves as something that makes a beautiful design because it pushes up against your ear in the back, which makes the earring stand up straight, hides your earlobe if you have a torn earlobe.
If you are of a certain age and grew up in the 80s, you probably have an earlobe that hangs a little bit lower.
And we did 3 sizes on this. Isn't that wonderful?
Well, that's why I wanted to show you, and the 3 different color choices. So this is obviously the 18 karat yellow gold over the sterling silver in the 1.5 inch. This is the sterling silver in the 1 inch. Now I'm going to take this one off and put on the rose gold in the 3/4 inch. I love how smooth and easy these are to take on and off.
Yeah, I would say if there was one piece in my collection, you know, we used to do something called a try me. So I've never bought anything from the David Markstein jewelry collection from Italy.
This would be a good one.
This is something I would start off trying because it's Italian craftsmanship at its best. It's a beautiful earring that will never go out of style. And I just love that earring back, that smart closure earring finding.
The 3/4 inch is most popular, and it is also our most limited. Love how that happens. $12.50 on the 3/4 inch. That's your easy payment plan. $15 for the 1 inch, $17.50 for the 1.5 inch. Those are brand new today. You're the first to see them. Beautiful, high polish, and bold. Now, if you want something a little twist on a hoop, these were they're almost 1.5 inches, are one time only. We will show you those right now. They're the Tubogas Twist.